Hey, what's up, Cool Like That peeps? It is me, your Cool Like That Asian in the house. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I am doing a quick little video for This Is Liz. Liz asked a question a couple of days ago about tricep movements, and she wanted to get some pointers on tricep movements because she's toning up herself and she's trying to keep healthy. And she's doing her biceps, which is really good, but her triceps, she's having a hard time toning it up. Now, people, just keep in mind that if you're trying to tone up places where you haven't toned up before, or you haven't toned up in a while, it's going to take a little while to go ahead and tone up those muscles. All right, the skin is almost like a elastic band, like a rubber band. So if you're waving twice, if you're waving your arm, your hand, and your arm is waving twice, then yes, it's going to take a little while to tone up that muscles and have that skin come firm again. So you want to try to work out your muscles, but it's going to take some time. It's not going to be overnight, all right? So don't worry about, it's taking a while, because it is a process, especially if you're trying to stay fit and healthy and everything. It is a process. So in this video, I'm going to try to give you some pointers, Liz, to kind of tone up those muscles. And if you notice, your bicep muscle is not as big as your tricep muscle. The tricep muscle is a lot bigger of a muscle in the arm, and a lot of people think it's your bicep, but it really isn't. If you notice my arm, my bicep is a lot smaller than my tricep. So if I flex, yeah, it's going to flex that muscle, but then again, my triceps are still a lot bigger than my biceps. So I've got two exercises that you can use to kind of help you out a little bit to focus on those muscles. Now the triceps, a lot of people tend to do it all wrong and use the wrong form. So you want to try to make sure you're using the correct form when you're doing tricep muscles or any type of exercise movements. Now, the problem a lot of people have is that they don't have money to go to the gym or get a personal trainer. Now, I'm going to try to focus more on people that are not able to go to the gym and use everyday things that you have in your house. So I'm going to try to go that route. If not, then I can go, I have gym equipment here that I use. But if you have some gym equipment, especially if you have the essentials like a dumbbell or a barbell, you want to try to use those. But I have dumbbells that I bought when I was in Dallas, and because I was in a hotel for 3 or 4 weeks. So I have dumbbells that I use. But I go to the gym quite a bit, so I use more of the gym equipment that I have. But with the dumbbells, you want to try to get these, and you can get these at Walmart, and it's pretty cheap, about 20 bucks, and it's not that much. Okay, so if not, then you can use canned goods or something that will kind of help with that range of motion. Some people actually use this. Let me get this for you. These bands. Some people use this and use their body weight, which is okay, but it gives you a limited amount of exercise movements. But that kind of helps, and you can get rubber bands. But with these, you want to try to make sure you're focusing on your triceps. One movement that I use, I sometimes do, is the push-back motion. I don't know what you really call it in exercise, so I'm going to have to do some research. But you want to, I'm going to start off with the side so you can see it, all right? Let's see if I can push this down a little bit so you can see my form a little bit. All right. So if you're standing sideways, bend your knees a little bit, bend forward. Don't push your ass out like that, okay? Just bend forward, tighten up that core, put your dumbbells like this, and push back, okay? If it's a hard time for you to do 2, go ahead and do 1, all right? And sometimes you can go ahead and put your hand on the back of the chair or something and push back, all right? So you'll see this. Don't go like this because it's not really working out anything. So you're gonna push back like this, okay? Try to hold your core in. Don't push your ass out too much. Protect yourself. Use the perfect form. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to focus on your triceps, your outer triceps. Okay. So that's one movement that you can use, especially. I do about 10 of those, and you can use that as a movement. Now I'm going to push this up a little bit because I'm going to show you one that's overhead. All right. Now you can use these I like to use dumbbells because it gives you a better range of motion. And because barbells, you can't really use a lot of motion with it. Dumbbells, you can. Okay? So these ones is back of the head push-ups for triceps, alright? So you want to push up. Now if you notice, let me put this between my legs here. When you're pushing up, make sure that you're pushing up. Alright? Don't use your dumbbells like these and it's going to push up, because it's going to push up this way. Right? So push up like these. So it's focusing on that tricep. Alright? Make sure your core is tightened and goes up. Or, that's the second one. Or you could do a third one where some girls usually do this and push up. Okay? Don't focus too much on the weights at first. Use weights that you're going to be able to lift. Alright? Make sure that you're using weights that are not too heavy, especially if you don't want to bulk up. You wouldn't want to use a lot of weight. Now, if you're trying to bulk up a little bit, go ahead and push yourself. At the gym, there are machines that you can actually use a rope to push down to focus on those tricep muscles. Because if you notice, my triceps form pretty quick, especially this part, and my triceps form a little quick. So you want to use machines or workout equipment that's going to focus only on the triceps and nothing else. You have to worry about form, which making sure your form is okay, not having your ass stick out like that. Make sure your core is tight, and then you're focusing on those muscles, okay? If you have any more questions, Liz, or if anybody else wants to do a video and try to give some pointers to Liz, that would be great. I'm basically going to the gym, learning everything myself, and triceps forms great on me. So, and not to be conceited about it, it forms a lot faster on me than other people. So you want to try to work out this muscle as much as you can, especially because it is the bigger of the two muscles in your arm. Okay, if you have any other questions, Liz, or you shoot me an email or comment or whatever, just let me know. If anybody else has any questions about exercise movements that they need to be shown, let me know that too. So I will catch you guys all later. I love you, and I'll catch you guys sometime soon. Love you. Bye.